Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. And being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team looking for its first win, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Perkins. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
What the fuck?
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Oh,
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Losing them bitches, bro.
And the Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down.
Ooh.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. For a quarterback, those mechanics need to be second nature, but sometimes they can get a little rushed.
Yeah, and we've seen that. We've had spin sessions on the fields before games with Jesse, and just gets on that back foot a lot and just can't stay consistent at all. It might be the hair gel, weighing him down, but that back foot just starts to slide in there. Mechanics get bad, sloppy.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Zings it complete to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
I'm lucky.
The Aztecs are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout.
He ain't double.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. got his man on the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He'll ride his man on the option.
Oh, give me that shit.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. They were rolling with the option, and the quarterback kept it, but he couldn't hang on to the football.
I'm impressed with this defense. They are locked in and defending the option right now. Guys are playing assignment football, and they're just doing a great job with their eye discipline. They saw the QB pull that ball. They knew exactly who had it. They got to him and created the turnover.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He did not.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
To the air, it's Tollefson. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Oh my God, he's gone.
Oh,
he's slow.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
The Aztecs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Military stunt.
Trying to get the edge on the toss.
Get him.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Looking to scramble. Wide out time to get it in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Buying some time as he moves left. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tulane notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Tollefson. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man, it's Richardson.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Somebody got to win, bro.
They're looking to throw on second and
Oh, my
short.
God. Nobody won.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to
They
find
DBs
another
like
play.
that.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Hey, hustle.
Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Madden. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They're going to run it. Look out, he's got room. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On third down, he'll try to
Pick. Oh,
fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know what...
Turning it on! They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Give me that shit.
The end
Thank
zone
you.
man is picked off.
That was called.
The 40.
That was called.
The 20. Touchdown, Arizona. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a
That
field
was
goal, don't let
called.
him score points. Heck no.
This is
You
what to
turn it
save our
into
ass.
offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still
make a
such
tackle.
a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Off play action.
Yeah.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, my God, you are open.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down.
Well, there's the trust this quarterback has in his guy, right? He knows he's going to give him an opportunity in critical down and distances. 3rd down, find your best matchup because you know he can make the catch, he can get his feet in bounds, and keep the drive moving.
Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's raining. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Let's hope.
And the Aztecs are on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
He just did that to my nigga.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Oh, my God.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Again,
the huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Snap in the shotgun. Right on the money. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Nope, that ain't there. It's another pick.
Picked off, and an early drive with the turnover.
Oh, man.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Back to pass, it's Tollefson.
Oh, you got
still looking on the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I think he did a really good job.
Sit down. Sit down.
Downfield. You could see he wanted to throw
Sit down.
But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. At the 45.
Oh, my God.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40.
All goes
to the air on 1st down.
Oh boy, on a zig.
Makes the catch. It's Madden. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Now on the option. He'll toss it.
Yeah.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Back in the flow.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Coming out with it, it's Perkins. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Stay normal. We gonna go, man. We gonna do Texas.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, he locked that shit up.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback. And a nice job with the concentration.
Oh my God, he's wide
open.
Oh, he did.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly. And the throw was...
He lets it fly.
We need that. Good shit.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
In the middle.
Trying to get behind the defense.
You better not. You better make a play.
Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure.
He caught that shit. What the fuck is this nigga? Who is him?
San Diego State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
What?
I think coming into this game, we thought it was going to be a back-and-forth affair. What a great job executing on that touchdown. If they get this extra point, man, we are all tied up heading in at halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Aztecs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
All right, RBs. Let me try to get right.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one. Breaks into the open. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Bro. He trying to carry. All right, let's give it to him.
Funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the
our
passing
running backs.
game.
They said that once again.
Think about it. This guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Arizona in a hurry.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
I don't like it.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
221 wing, 221 wing.
Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. DB's right up on the receivers.
Oh, yeah.
Quick release by the QB. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Hauls it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. With touchdown, Wildcats! They take the lead with the 6. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Perkins.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone.
All right, what can we do? Let's go back to stack. Stack cover 2.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Works ahead for a couple.
Oh, he
They'll
hurt.
stop him at the 27.
Get his bitch ass out of here.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
So we go back double.
And the Aztecs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
Fake blitz. Bell out to coverage.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
Yeah.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Do we punt?
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
All right.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast.
Yeah, give me that.
And he throws another interception.
Give me that. Defense coming to showing their ass today. That's what I'm talking about.
A play to get the football back.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
From the gun, give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, down.
Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. He's got the back in the middle. Past the 30.
There you go. Please do not be holding.
Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the
Oh, it's holding. Bitch ass nigga, bro.
It hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. This defense will try to keep everything in front. This time they'll go to the running game.
Oh, he got it.
They bring him down with a solid pickup to put him in position to pick up a first down. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast.
Oh my God!
They'll make the stop,
we gotta go for it.
A yard short of the first down.
Oh, we gotta go for it. I trust our running back.
Hopeful he can make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Almost double field.
It's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Arizona comes out with another first down.
Come on, let's go.
They'll ride the hot hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
He getting his hundo.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Let's do it.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see.
Close the game out.
South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
It's like empty. You think he
looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot.
Well, he think we got, nigga. Oh, he ain't get that bitch.
That one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been
turning it on. They finally wrestle around the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again.
Touchdown, Arizona. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Throws for the tight end. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Madden. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Finds a crease at the 20.
My boy.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And with this touchdown, man, you got to get a little bit excited. Getting your first win of the season. First 2 weeks has not gone how you wanted it to go. But today, put a good game together. Offense now scoring this last touchdown. Defense go out, hold on, don't make big mistakes, and you got your first dub of the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Perkins.
Oh.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Pace, 27, on the ready.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
That's another one.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Looking left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, you get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Base 27 jump. Hey, camper. Camper.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
Bruh.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.